Good morning, children. In the previous session, I started the chapter pair of linear equations into variables. There, we have learned about substitution method and the elimination method to solve the sums. Today, let us take some more sums and solve them by the cross multiplication method. A fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both the numerator and the denominator. If 3 is added to both the numerator and the denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find the fraction. Put not to the fraction. Let the fraction be as x by y. Would not know, at the end we have to find out the fraction. If 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator, it becomes 9 by 11. When 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator, then fraction becomes 9 by 11 they have given. Therefore, 2 is to be added to the numerator and the denominator. X by 2 plus y by 2, this becomes 9 by 11, this they have given. Let us do the cross multiplication. 11 into x, 11x. 11 2s are 22. 9 into y, 9y. Plus 9 2s are 18. Reduce them to the general form of the linear equation now. So 11x minus 9y, which is equals to 18, minus 22 equals to 0. Then this becomes 11x minus 9y plus 18 minus 22 becomes minus 4. Call this as the equation 1. Next, they have given now, if 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. If 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, that means x plus 3 by y plus 3, this becomes 5 by 6. Let us solve the same way to the cross multiplication. 6x plus 6 3s are 18, 5 into y, 5y, 5 3s are 15. Now 6x minus 5y is equals to 15 minus 18. Then this becomes 6x minus 5y, which is equals to minus 3, equation 2. Now we have obtained two simultaneous linear equations. We have to solve this for x and y. As we have discussed, there are three methods: substitution method, elimination method, and cross multiplication method. Let us solve this in the cross multiplication method. In the equation 1, if I compare with the linear equation a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0, then here a1, which is equals to 11, b1 is equals to minus 9, and c1 becomes, if I transpose this to the left hand side, that becomes plus 4, therefore c1 is equals to 4. In the second equation, let us compare in the same way. a2 is equals to quotient of x, that is 6. b2 is equals to quotient of y, that is minus 5. Then c2 constant of minus 3, if I transpose to the left hand side, that becomes plus 3, therefore 3. How do you solve these equations? You know very well the formula you have to solve for x and y. Already we have learned two methods. We are going to do this in the cross multiplication method. You know well that x is equals to b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Afterwards you can find out y also now. Let us substitute the values. b1 is minus 9 into c2, we have got it as 3, minus b2 is minus 5 into c1 is 4 by a1 b2. a1 is 11 B2 is minus 5 minus A2 is 6 and B1 is minus 9. We have got it. Let us solve here now. Minus 9 into 3 minus 27. Here see minus is there. Here minus 5 into plus 4 minus 20. Minus into minus plus. This becomes 20 by 11 into minus 5 minus 55. Minus into minus plus 6 9s are 54, which is equals to minus 27 plus 20 equals to minus 7. Minus 55 plus 54 is minus 1. If I simplify minus on both sides, we get 7. In the same way, we have to calculate y also. Y is equals to, we know that, C1A2 minus C2A1 by A1B2 minus A2B1. Let us substitute the values here. C1 is 4. What about the A2? A2 is 6. Be careful in substituting. C2 is 3. A1 is 11 by A1 is, see the denominator A1 B2. A1 is 11 into B2 is minus 5. Put it in the bracket. Minus A2 is 6 and B1 is minus 9. Let us simplify this now. Then you can get it here now. 4 6 are 24 minus 11 3s are 33. 11 into minus 5 minus 55. Minus into minus plus 9 6 are 54. Now plus 24 minus 33 is minus 9 by minus 1, which is equals to 9. Y is equals to 9, x is equals to 7. And as we have discussed, we have to find out the xy. Therefore, the fraction xy is equals to x by y. X value, we have got it, 7. Y value 9. The required fraction now is 7 by 9. This is the way you have to do the sums. Take some, do it some more sums. Now, we have learned to solve the pair of linear equations in the 3 methods also. Let us work out some more sums here now, please. For which value of a and b does the following pair of linear equations have an infinite number of solutions? First one, 2x plus 3y equals to 7. A minus b into x plus a plus b into y, which is equals to 3a plus b minus 2. Let us work out that sum here now. You know, first linear equation they have given now, 2x plus 3y, which is equals to 7. Next, a minus b into x plus a plus b into y, which is equals to 3a plus b minus 2. What did they ask? Find the values of a and b. But the condition they have given that these pair of linear equations have infinite number of solutions. You know the condition. If they have infinite number of solutions, then a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2. There we have to find out. Call this as the equation 1 and this as the equation 2. This is totally constant term because variable x and y is not there. By comparing the given linear equations with the general form, here you get now a1 is equals to 2 quotient of x, b1 is equals to 3, c1 if I transpose plus 7 to the left hand side minus 7. In the same way, a2 is equals to quotient of x, that is a minus b, b2 is equals to quotient of y, a plus b. Similarly, C2, if I transpose total this term, this becomes minus of 3a plus b minus 2. Now by comparing how obtained a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, as they have given this pair of linear equations are having infinite solutions. When they have infinite solutions, you know very well that term, a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is equals to c1 by c2. Let us substitute the values. a1 is 2, a2 is a minus b, b1 is 3, b2 is equals to a plus b, c1 is minus 7 by c2 minus of 3a plus b minus 2. Let us simplify minus and minus. Take these two equations, compare. What happens? Do the cross multiplication. 2 into a, 2a, 2 into b, 2b, 3 into a, 3a, minus 3b. Transpose a to the right hand side, minus 3b to the left hand side. Then this becomes 3b plus 2b, which is equals to 3a minus 2a. 3a plus 2b is equals to 5b. 3a minus 2a is equals to a. One relationship we have got it. A value is equals to 5b. Now, what to do? In the same way, compare these two or last two, no problem at all anyway. This becomes 3 into 3a plus b minus 2, which is equals to 7 into a plus b. Let us see. 3 into 3a, 9a, 3 into b, 3b, 3 2s are 6, 7 into a, 7a, 7 into b, 7b. Now 9a plus 7a, if I transpose minus 7a, which is equals to here c, plus 3b plus 7b becomes minus 7b, which is equals to minus 6. If I transpose, that becomes 6. 2a minus 9a minus 7a is nothing but 2a minus 7b plus 3b minus 4b, which is equals to 6. But equation 1 we have here, a is equals to 5b. Substitute this value, 2 into 5b minus 4b, which is equals to 6. 5 2s are 10. 10b minus 4b is equals to 6. Then 10b minus 4b is 6b, which is equals to 6. b is equals to 6 by 6. 6 ones are 6 ones are, b is equals to 1. Now we have to find out a. You know very well that a is equals to 5b. But value of b we have obtained here as one. Substitute here. A is equals to 5 into 1. A is equals to 5 ones are 5. Therefore, A is equals to 5, B is equals to 1. This is the way. When they have in the condition, according to the condition, substitute the quotient of x, quotient of y constant terms and find out. As we have learned 3 methods to solve the given pair of linear equations now. Similarly, let me take up one more sum here now. Places A and B are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. One car starts from A and other from B at the same time. If the car travels in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? Now, A is one place, B is one place. After some time, both the cars are meeting at C. But with what speeds they are moving from A and B, we have to go for that now. So let the speeds of the cars be as x kilometers per hour and y kilometers per hour. That means here, car which is starting from A is moving with the speed of x kilometers per hour. Second car is starting with the speed of y kilometers per hour from B. After traveling 5 hours, they meet at C. That means A covers this much distance, B covers this much distance in 5 hours. Join A, B and C. Now, how do you write it now? Distance covered by first car. How much distance it covers in 5 hours? In every hour x kilometers means 5 into x. 5x kilometers. First car covers to reach the point C. Distance covered by the second car. Second car is moving with the speed of y kilometers per hour. It is also traveled 5 hours. Therefore, 5y kilometers it covers. This distance now. You know that distance between these two places is 100 kilometers they have given. So, from figure, AC can be written as AB plus BC. AC is the distance covered by the first car, 5x kilometers. AB is the distance between the two places, AB 100 kilometers. BC distance covered by the second car, 5y. If I solve this now, 5x minus 5y, which is equals to 100. If I divide this whole equation with 5, x minus y is equals to 20, equation 1. If both the cars are moving in the opposite directions, first time both are moving in the same direction, we have got the first equation. First car is moving in this direction means for after 1 hour, if they meet at one point B, first car covers the distance of x kilometers, second car covers the distance of y kilometers, both are moving in the opposite directions. Therefore, after 1 hour they meet. Therefore, how to write now? After 1 hour means x plus y. Both the cars are going to meet at the point B after 1 hour. These cars are covering the distance of x kilometers and y kilometers individually. Therefore, x plus y is equals to 100. Equation 2. This is very, very important. Solve these two simultaneously in the equations. Plus y and minus y get simplified. We are following the elimination method. X plus x is 2x, which is equals to 120. X is equals to 120 by 2. 2 1s are 2 60s are 60 kilometers per hour. Speed of the first car we have got it now. Substitute this value either in the first equation or in the second equation. Second equation you know that x plus y is equals to 100. Value of x is equals to 60. 60 plus y is equals to 100. Y is equals to 100 minus 60, which is equals to 40 kilometers per hour. Therefore, speeds of the first car, speed of the first car x we have taken. X is equals to 60 kilometers per hour. Speed of the second car is 40 kilometers. Look at this now. It is covering 60 kilometers in 1 hour. It is covering 40 kilometers. 60 plus 40, which is equals to distance between these two places. This is the way we have to find out the sums now. While doing these sums, drawing the rough figure is very important for you people. This is the way you have to do now. Next, let us solve some of the sums now. Solve the following pair of equations by reducing to a pair of linear equations now. Let me take up one sum. Let me do it here now. There you can follow the sums. 7x minus 2y by xy, which is equals to 5. This is the equation 1. Second equation they have given 8x plus 7y by xy, which is equals to 15, equation 2. We have to reduce them into the form of the linear equations. Then we can solve them. If I divide these terms with the xy, xx gets simplified, then you can get 7 by y minus 2y by xy. Yy gets simplified, 2 by x, which is equals to 5. We have got it now. Similarly, equation 3 you can take. In the second equation, if I divide 8x by xy, xx gets simplified, 8 by y plus 7 by x, which is equals to 15, equation 4. But bring them into the form of the linear equations. If I take 1 by y is equals to p and 1 by x is equals to q, you can take 1 by y is equals to p, 1 by x is equals to q. Then what happens this? Can you tell me? 7p minus 2q, which is equals to 5. In the same way 8 by y. Since 1 by y is equals to p, this becomes 8p minus 7q, which is equals to 15, because 7 by x, 7 into 1 by x is nothing but q, 7q equals to 15. Now we have got two simultaneous linear equations, we have to solve them. Equation 5 and equation 6. Any one of the method you can follow, no problem, not all in this now. What to do? Multiply. Yes, any one of the method you can follow and do it now. First equation, now fifth equation with the 7, if you multiply, 7 7s are 49p, 7 2s are 14q, 7 5s are 35. Similarly, second equation, you have to multiply with the quotient of q, that is 2. Yes, 2 8s are 16p, 2 7s are 14q, now 2 15s are 30. Look at this now, by subtracting, while subtracting you have to change the signs, minus, plus, plus 14q and minus 14q gets simplified, 49 minus 16, 9 minus 6 is 3, this is 33p is equals to 35 minus 30 is equals to how much you can get now? 5 you can get now. If I solve this, so p is equals to how much you can get? Value. Now look at this, 7p minus 2q is equals to 5. Similarly 8p, this is what? Plus 7q. We have gone wrong, 15. Therefore this is equals to plus 15. Then what happens now? By adding you can take up now. By this is minus 14q and this is also 14q. Since they have opposite signs, by adding plus 14q minus 14q gets simplified. This is how much now? 55. 65p is equals to 65. P is equals to 65 by 65. 1. Be careful. One small negligence will lead to wrong answers. Be careful now. Substitute the value of p in this case. Now 7 into p is equals to 1 minus 2q is equals to 5. 7 ones are 7 minus 2q is equals to 5. Similarly minus 2q is equals to 5 minus 7, which is equals to minus 2. On both sides negative sign is there. Simplify it now. Q is equals to 2 by 2 is equals to 1. You have got it now. P is equals to 1. Q is equals to 1. You have got it now. Then substitute here now. See, 1 by y is equals to p. P value you have got it as 1. This is 1 by 1. In the same way, look at this, 1 by x is equals to q. Q value also we have got it as 1. 1 by 1 you can write. If I take the reciprocal, y is equals to 1. Same, here numerators are equal. They are equal, therefore denominators are equal. Similarly, x is equals to 1. This is the way we have to solve the sums now, please. Now let us see how to do the sums. Similarly, one more sum saying, Rohit travels 300 kilometers to her home, partly by train and partly by bus. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometers by train and the remaining by bus. If she travels 100 kilometers by train and the remaining by bus, she takes 10 minutes longer. Find the speed of the train and the bus separately. Statement sums. When we have to read the statements, we have to relate known facts with the unknown facts. We have to establish the pair of the linear equations and proceed. Just I'll give the clue, then you can do solve your sum yourself only. Ruhi travels 300 kilometers, they are given now. For example, A to B, she is traveling 300 kilometers totally. If she takes 4 hours, if she travels 60 kilometers, first 60 kilometers she traveled how? By train 60 kilometers. Remaining distance is 240 kilometers. She travels by bus. First case. In this case, she is taking 4 hours. In the second case, if she travels 100 kilometers by train and remaining by bus, remaining distance means 300 minus 100 is nothing but 200 kilometers. And here when she traveled 60 kilometers by train, 240 kilometers bus, totally she is taking 4 hours. In the second case, when she travels 100 kilometers by train, 200 kilometers by bus, she has taken 4 hours and 10 minutes she has taken now. Then they ask find the speed of the train. We do not know. Let the speed of the train be as x kilometers per hour. Similarly, speed of the bus you can take it as y kilometers per hour. Therefore, how much time she takes to cover the distance of 60 kilometers means distance by speed. 60 by x hours she takes to cover the distance of 60 kilometers. Then plus time taken to cover the 240 kilometers. 240 by y is equals to 4 hours. This is one equation you can get. In the second case, 100 kilometers she travelled by train with the speed of x kilometers, time taken to cover 100 kilometers equals to 100 by x hours. Similarly, 200 by y which is equals to 4 hours and 10 minutes. 10 minutes you can convert it to the hours. 10 ones are 10 6 are 6 fours are 24 plus 1 25 by 6. Look at this now. 60 by x plus 240 by y equals to 4. 100 by x plus 200 by y is equals to 25 by x. What you have to do now? Let one like in the previous sum. You can take 1 by x as p and so on. 60p plus 240q which is equals to 4. In the second case, 100p plus 200q which is equals to 25 by 6. Now we have got two simultaneous linear equations you have to solve in any one of the three methods now. Children, be careful in doing the sums. Please, yes, if you like, please subscribe.